I like still get chills when I watch the Oilers skate out on the ice, like at the beginning when it's like all epic. Or during warm-ups, I go up to the glass next to all the kids. Hey Hope City Youth, my name is Brett Woida. I sing for a living, and these are my 10 essentials. I'd like you to meet my good friend, Willis. He's a pig, and he makes very accurate pig noises. I like to keep him on my microwave in the kitchen. Sometimes, you know, if I have company over or something, I'll take Willis out and I'll sneak up behind people, and you know, he's very social, he likes to talk to people. So I just, you know, have him kind of come over someone's shoulder and give a little whisper in their ear, you know, a little pig whisper. So, but he sounds like listen to that. You can go quiet if you want. Or I can go loud, like he's angry. So yeah, so usually if I'm not home, Willis kind of takes care of the place, and he's an essential in my life, I would say for sure. All right, next up, we got something that's very valuable to my diet, and that is some chopsticks. Got these from Thailand, and they're kind of symbolic of the type of food that I like. So I love like sushi, ramen, hot pot. If you haven't done hot pot before, you have to do a hot pot. Pretty much Asian cuisine is, I pretty much like all the Asian cuisines, and I'll show you my form there. But yeah, I love going out for food, eating Asian food with my chopsticks. Very authentic. That's another one of my essentials, I would say. All right, next up, as you can see, this is a beautiful baggy black tee that I got from H&M. And you know, style is something, fashion is something that I would say I'm very passionate about. And I think everyone needs like a baggy black tee with a low scoop neck. You know what I'm saying, guys? And you can get these in white. You know, there's many different colors. You can get it's not just black, but you know, it's just flows really nice, and just love wearing my classic black tees. So that's another fashion essential for me. Okay, next up, now this is something that's very dear to my heart. So, and that is my anime collection. This is just a small portion of it, because I couldn't bring the whole thing for this, unfortunately. But this is, as you can see here, it's all 9 seasons of Dragon Ball Z, which is a very good anime. I would highly recommend it if you're maybe new to the anime scene. But yeah, I have like a gaming room upstairs in my house where I store all my animes, and I have them on full display. Sometimes I'll just walk in there just to look at them, because it just makes me feel really nice on the inside knowing that they're up there. But you know, if I'm having a bad day, just sit down, turn on some anime, and I just, you know, all my worries just go away. But I think everyone, if you haven't tried anime before, you should definitely check it out. You just look at these, and it's definitely a huge love of my life for sure. Okay, so next up we have this guy here. So as you know, pretty popular, you know, figure in culture, Mickey Mouse. But it's not as much like Mickey Mouse in particular. This is more representative of my Disney Plus subscription. And I just love Disney, always been a big fan of Disney. I love everything about Disney, you know, the theme parks, the merchandise, the movies, the TV shows, and the little dilly bars with Mickey Mouse heads and you bite into the ears. And yeah, so I love my Disney Plus subscription. Sometimes, like if I have company over at home, I'll just turn on a Disney movie and have it in the background, because I feel like it just like creates like a cool vibe, you know what I mean? And I just don't know what I'd do without Disney. It's kind of like my anime, but different in the sense that, you know, if I need to just like unwind, I just, you know, throw on Mulan, and it's just the best, and just speaks to my soul. So yeah, Mickey Mouse, Disney, all the Disney characters, I love them. Okay, so I know I showed the chopsticks earlier, but obviously sometimes you're not able to eat out every day. It gets expensive. So for the home cooking, this is a huge essential for me. It's a rotisserie chicken. You can get them at a nearby Sobeys. Costco's, I heard, got the best, but I've never had the Costco rotisserie chicken. Save On has them. Safeway, I'm sure, has them too. Pretty much any grocery store. But you know, I pretty much like have lived on these. I pretty much lived on these throughout my 20s, my young adult years, and it's just like so good. It's got so much flavor. I don't know, Ruben, if you can get a zoom in on the angles, but you know, it's juicy, it's full of protein. Some parts of it are crunchy, like the wings, and you know, a lot of dark meat in there. I prefer the dark meat over the white meat, and yeah, it's just like filling. It's quick. It's and it's healthy for you. So yeah, rotisserie chicken. If you're, you know, not feeling like cooking, then you should get one because they're great. Okay, next up, we got a Connor McDavid. It doesn't have the C on it. I just realized that. But anyways, this is a Connor McDavid jersey. Okay, so this, wow. Oh, where do I begin? So I've been an Oilers fan my whole life. I love the Oilers, and I remember the day that the Oilers won the draft lottery in McDavid's draft year, and it just, I couldn't believe, like it was life-changing for me. And you know, I just like, he's just so good. He's like a gazelle. He just the way he skates and just his angles and just like his puck handling, everything is just so smooth. And you know, I just like, it's so beautiful. So yeah, even though the Oilers are kind of slowly ruining his career, but despite that, I'm still glad he's an Oiler. And you know, it's just like my love for McDavid and then my love for the Oilers and the fact that they came together and are like one person now is just, it's all encompassed here in this jersey. So yeah, I just love the Oilers, love going to games, and yeah, I sleep in this jersey sometimes. It's great. All right, so kind of along the lines of the rotisserie chicken, you know, sometimes you're not able to go out and buy food. Same thing for coffee. I love going to cafes, but unfortunately, I just can't always go to a cafe. So in those moments, I have a Keurig machine at home in the kitchen, and this is a Keurig Pod breakfast, Kirkland signature breakfast blend. And yeah, you know, Keurig coffee, it's very good. It's fast. You just put the pod in and put the thing down. You gotta fill it with water, and then you just hit the button, the start button, and then I hit like another button. I don't even know what it does, but I hit it because I think it makes coffee taste better. And then, yeah, and then this turns into coffee, and it just pours into a mug, and I have many mugs, and I drink the coffee with milk, and I know I'm laughing. Yeah, it's really good. I like stay up really late, so I need like that boost of energy, which the Keurig brings into my life. And it's just in a tiny pod, which is crazy. Technology these days, am I right? So yeah, it's a beautiful thing. Small but important. Okay, so next up, something that's very valuable in my life, and that is my very own self-purchased decorative oor. So I was in my home one day and I looked up at this thing that hangs down that I don't know what it's called, and I just was like, it needs something to decorate it. And then I pictured the oor, and so I went on various websites, and you know, I was trying to find the perfect one for my home, and I stumbled across this puppy, and I purchased it. It was the last one left, and my brother and I Took us a really long time to get it up there, but once it was up there, it just totally transformed the living room. And I just feel like it looks so cool. It's like rustic and like, you know, like it makes me feel like adventurous, and it just looks great. So in my home, my favorite decoration by far, and you see it right when you walk in. It's great. But okay, so next up, we have my Llama Head, which has gotten me out of a lot of sticky situations. And I mean, it fits perfectly, as you can see. So I got this puppy at a Walmart, of all places. And I was just like, I was walking through Walmart and I saw like there's a bunch of these heads and of various animals. And there's like a shark one, there's like I think a gorilla one or something. And then, but the llama like just stuck out, and I knew that was the one that I wanted, and I bought it. And it's so like, it's just like, I feel like it comes in handy in so many different circumstances that you wouldn't think. Like you have company over and conversations getting kind of boring and you want to just spice things up. I just go in my room and put this thing on and come downstairs, and you know, it's great. Or like Zoom chats with my family. I'll just like turn my camera off and I'll turn it back on, except I'll have the Llama Head on, and I feel like some people find it funny, some people find it weird. But, or like church events, I feel like you just wear it. Like Halloween, when the trick-or-treaters were coming last year, I didn't have a costume last minute, so I found like a hot dog outfit, and then I just put the Llama Head over it, and like I was like the most popular person on my block that whole Halloween. So just like, it's just come in handy so many times. I keep it in my room, and you know, yeah, it's just like very special to me. Brings a lot of joy into my life, and yeah, not just for Halloween. You can dress up any time of year, I think. That's my belief, at least. And yeah, it's my Llama Head. Put it back on. Hey everyone, thanks for joining me on this video as I chat through my essentials.
I just wanna ball, somebody I can call.